What is up guys, today I got an insane map to share with you guys. In order to make this map, I partnered with Novos, which is a company looking to provide personalized coaching through their software, as well as Aimer7, one of the most well-known aim coaches that has worked with many pro players. But anyways, he also helped me design many of the scenarios you will find in this map. But the reason this map is so good is that it allows you to track your stats in depth, such as how many shots you hit, your accuracy percentage, and even leaderboards to compete with other players. So it's pretty similar to Kovacs. But in order to get these stats, you will need to be on a PC and download the Novos training app found in the description. This will also download an app called Overwolf, which you will need in order for Novos to work. It's pretty straightforward to set up, but I'll do a very quick tutorial just in case. But if you already know how, you can just go ahead and skip ahead a few seconds. Okay, so once you have it downloaded, you will see this on your screen. All you want to do is click next. And then right here, it doesn't really matter what you check, if you want to have a shortcut or not. You can decide that, but then you want to check that box, click next, and then it should start downloading from here. This is what it will look like once the download is done. All you're going to do is click launch, and this will launch the actual app. So now you do have it downloaded onto your computer, and then it's going to tell you to start Fortnite in order to start the training. Now as soon as you load up the game, you will see this screen, but just for this video, we're going to be strictly focusing on my map. But there are a lot of other features you can feel free to try out. But basically, for my map, all you want to do is click training, and then on the right side you want to filter it with skill test and aiming, and then it'll bring up all the scenarios that we created here. And let's just say that you wanted to do Tile Frenzy. You click on it, and then you click take the test, and then in the top left you will see all the steps you need to do. Once you're in the right scenario, all you want to do is click the start button, and then on the left you can see it'll start showing how many shots you hit, and then the slash, and then the shots that you have fired. And I actually don't play mouse and keyboard myself, so you guys could probably do better than me. And you can also do this on controller, but I wouldn't really recommend it because some of the scenarios on this do not actually have aim assist. But on the ones that do have aim assist, feel free to use controller, mouse and keyboard, whatever you prefer. Once the scenario has ended, this will pop up on your screen. It'll show you the time, your accuracy, and the amount of shots you hit, and the amount of shots you fired. And then the little graph down below shows you all your previous scores, and by this graph you can tell if you are improving or not. But you can also try it to go one more time, or you can close it and try a different scenario. Alright, let's say I'm done training and I don't want that overlay on the bottom left of my screen. Basically, all you have to do is just minimize Fortnite. In the bottom right, click the little arrow, and then the wolf logo, right click it, exit Overwolf, and then when you go back onto Fortnite, you will have exited out and the overlay's gone and you're good to go again. Now if you're really serious about improving your aim, you should definitely check out this aim training routine that was created by Novos, Aimer7, and Slaying Right. You can see that there is a table of contents to see where everything is and what page they are on. It has a tons of information on how to improve at the game, as well as this routine section by Aimer7 that lists all the routines and what exactly you should be doing and for how long. Then towards the bottom here, if you really want to, you can track all your routines throughout the week with this routine tracker or the goals tracker right here that you can use as well. Feel free to use the resources that are on this page. Now if you're on console, don't worry, all of these scenarios are still pretty useful, at least the ones that do have aim assist. They're definitely good to practice, and you should still definitely consider using these maps. Okay, now let's get back to the map. I'll be showing you guys a quick preview of each scenario, that way you guys know what you're doing when you're playing them. By the way, don't panic if you start missing a lot of shots on the first try, trust me, because I did. But as you learn the scenarios more and more, you'll start to hit your shots. So at the beginning, don't get discouraged if you start missing a lot, because as you go, you'll just get better and better each time and you'll see that improvement. Now many of you guys know, I mentioned this earlier, I do play on controller, so some of these were kind of difficult for me, but a lot of the time I actually saw that I was definitely improving with these scenarios. But yeah, I've definitely seen some pretty big improvement on my mouse aim. Now keep in mind, everybody learns at a different pace, so if you don't see some improvement in the first few days, that's okay. As long as you keep doing the routine consistently, you will for sure see some sort of improvement in your aim. Now if you're not noticing any improvement throughout this routine, then you're probably doing something wrong. Just go back and see if you're doing everything correct. But anyways, this is definitely the map I'm going to be using very consistently from now on because it is the most advanced aim map I've seen yet. Big thanks to Novos and Aimer7 for bringing this to us. As always, if you reach the end of the video, make sure to use the blue heart emoji, spread the love in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one.